Inaccessible PDF, what do we do? A lot of us, math, science, any instructor has a lot of things that are just PDF. Either the Word documents have gone astray, or the LaTeX file maybe is no longer, maybe you just got the PDF from someone or you downloaded it and you want to use pieces of it or the whole thing. PDFs are everywhere, and they are something I don't think that are going to go away anytime soon in terms of what we use as instructors. So I wanted to present something just as a conundrum that I'm coming across. I'm assuming more instructors will come across. I have an old PDF exam. I do have the LaTeX files and all of that, and I have shown how to use the LaTeX file to bring that into Word and use math type in there, but I want to show that what if all you have is just the PDF file? What do you do then? And I will try to show the most efficient way, but as technology gets better and as my own knowledge gets better, there's probably going to be even better ways to do this. So let's look at my file. So this is an old exam back from 2018 for a pre-calculus class, and it was the output PDF file was created through LaTeX when it was rendered. And so we have a lot of inline equation type items. There are pictures. I think this is the one I used when I talked about converting from LaTeX to Word in another video. But this one, what if I only have this PDF and I'm saying, you know what, I like this exam. I just want to change a few things on it. How can I reuse this exam but make it accessible? So let's go and check this out. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try exporting as a PDF as I've done before. And so I'm going to export as a Word document from the PDF. So I'm going to export as a Word document and then save it to my desktop. So this is the exported Word document. You can see I can type and edit on all the text here. And I get the question a lot from non-math and non-science people who deal with accessibility, who are maybe even experts in the accessibility field, but not necessarily STEM. They go, oh, it exported, it's fine, you're great. No, this is not an accessible document, even though we can see that the lists, like my one, sub A, and all of that exported fine. I have probably a little bit of formatting I could do with the spacing, but ignoring the headings and the spacing for now, in terms of the math, this is why math is so complex. I've just exported this document, but pretty much most of the math in it is not accessible. When I read this parentheses 1 comma -3 end parentheses, the reader reads it as 1 minus 3. And it pauses, but essentially it sounds like 1 minus 3, like as if the answer would be -2. So it is not even reading my ordered pair correctly. It reads some of this stuff like the X right arrow to infinity. It'll read some things okay. It doesn't read negatives as a negative. They read it as a minus sign. And if we go down further, we can see that the actual complicated polynomial that I had doesn't even come up with the correct superscripts. This is not a usable file for even a sighted person. I mean, this just is not coming up correctly. But it has so many little components to it that the effort it will take to convert this is quite a lot. And so I am not, and all of these videos, I want to keep reiterating, I'm not suggesting we put this on top of our normal, prep work, expecting that we spend hours and hours converting things. But whether you're an alt media specialist or working in the accessibility department, let's navigate through and see what we can do if we have a PDF like this. So look for the videos. They should be linked in the description below. There'll be a video referencing how to convert the math in the PDF, how to deal with the formatting, and or the math in the Word that was from the PDF, and how to deal with the formatting in the Word document, and then a separate video discussing kind of the takeaways from this whole process.